Okay, so I want to show you how to do this section on the truth tables where you have all the check boxes because I thought it was a little confusing. And if it ends up being too confusing, just let me know and we'll adjust the rest of the test um, and move forward. But you'll notice here that you're solving for not P or not R. So I always start out with your P and R in each of the tables. So what you're going to do is that if the box that you want below it is true, you're going to simply highlight that box and click on it. So, for instance, we know the first column it's true, true, and then false, false. For the second column, it alternates true, false. Oops, that should not be selected. So the ones that are false, you will notice they have no checkbox in them because they are false statements. Only true is checked. I know that's a little different than what you were doing where you physically wrote the T and F, but I hope that that makes sense. So if it is supposed to be an F in that statement or false, leave it unchecked. You are only checking if it is true. So notice I have true on every row going down. So then you'll look at the next one and it says not P, and I'm going to kind of give you guys this answer. If you watch the video, you're welcome. So not P, meaning if this box is checked, it's true, but I want to then leave this unchecked because I want this one to be false. So the opposite of this true or check is a blank box. Opposite of this true or check is a blank box. These last two were false and not checked. So to do the opposite of that or not P, I'm going to simply say true. And you'll do the same thing for not R. If it has a check mark in it, you're going to leave that same box blank. It has no check mark in it, so I'm going to check it instead because it's not R. It's the opposite of whatever was happening here. Checkbox, so I'm going to leave it blank, the opposite. No checkbox, so I'm going to go check it. And then you have not P or not R. Remember, or statements are only one has to be true. So you are just looking in these last two columns that you filled out. And if one of them has a checkbox selected, then it is a true statement here, and you will check that box. These are both blanks, so that stays blank. This one has one checkbox, so it is checked. This has one checkbox, so it's checked. And these last two are both checked. So I also check because it is an or statement, only one had to be true. I hope that explains it again. If you are still confused and not understanding, just please reach out to me and we can make adjustments from there.